Hey everyone, how are you doing? My name is Otto and welcome to the channel. So I got this new camera monitor from the brand FEELWORLD just a few days ago, and in this video I want to talk about this product, what's good about it and what is not. I've had this other monitor from the same brand for about 3 years. It's the F6 Plus and it's still working fine. I have been using it for all my YouTube videos because my camera is so far away, but I also use this whenever I'm making B-roll videos of the different products that I talk about on my channel, and it helps in such a big way to be able to see what I'm filming without having to rely on the small screen that I have on my camera. And this is the kind of product or accessory that I feel that it's a good investment if you are a content creator. The only problem I've had with the F6 is that using it outdoors in direct sunlight, it's difficult to see what I have on the screen. And the reason is because this only has 500 nits, and just so you have a better idea, the iPhone 13 and other similar phones have around 1000 nits. And you probably know how difficult it is to look at your screen when it's sunny out there. The new monitor that I got is the FEELWORLD LUT5, and this one has 3000 nits. In other words, this is super bright and using it outdoors is not going to be an issue anymore. Inside the box, this monitor comes with an HDMI cable and this cold shoe mount that allows the monitor to tilt forward or backward. This monitor has a 5.5 inches touchscreen to change the menus, to change the brightness, and you can even zoom in or out just like this. There is also a wheel at the top to access the menus or to control the brightness. This over here is the power button, and this tiny dot over here is a light sensor that you can turn on or off to let the monitor adjust the brightness by itself. On the left side, we have two HDMI ports, one for input and one for output signal, and they support 4K at 30 frames per second. We also have a headphone jack to monitor the sound. At the bottom, we have a DC in and a DC out port, a 1/4 inch thread hole, and one SD card slot, which allows you to upload your LUT tables directly to the monitor. On the right side, there is another 1/4 inch thread hole, and that's it. At the back of the monitor, we have the battery slot. They actually recommend using the F970, which is this big one over here, because this consumes a lot of power. FEELWORLD says that this battery will last for about 2.5 hours. I actually tested this with my battery and I was able to use the monitor for 3 hours. Here, we also have what they call a power kit, where you can mount any accessory that can be powered with NPF batteries, and this accessory will get the power from the main battery over here. On the menus, you can activate a lot of features that might be useful for different type of users, and the interface is not so appealing, but it gets the job done. Once inside the menus, you can activate the RGB parade, the histogram, focus assist, several lines, and even an audio meter. We can also set grid lines, safety markers, and so on in case you need to use them. And then on this submenu, you can import your own LUTs or use one of the presets available on the monitor, and here you can also set the brightness and contrast of the monitor. Now, there are two things that I don't like about this monitor. First, this unit doesn't have a USB-C port like on the F6, which sometimes I use to power on the unit with any USB-C cable and a power brick or a power bank. Number two, this unit is so bright that it will get hot. So inside the unit, there is an active fan, and if you're using a microphone near this monitor, you need to know that it will pick up some of the fan noise. So how bad is it? Let me show you. Yeah. You can buy this on Amazon for around $280, but I found this at a lower price at B&H for $240, which is not a bad price. but I also think that the main reason to buy this over something like the F6 is going to be if you need to use it mostly outdoors. If you want to save some money and if you're just shooting indoors like this, something like the F6 is going to work just fine. It doesn't have a fan, but I've never had any issues with overheating, and this has a price tag under $200. So the links to these two monitors are going to be down below. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.